Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step." I love that advice so much. I think that sometimes first step is actually gonna be the hardest one. It can feel like leaping into the pitch dark. And when it comes to stepping outside of your comfort zone and follow your dreams, it's really gonna feel that hard. It can be hard and it will be hard. But you need to take that first step. You need to take action because without action, nothing happens. If you take no action, things will happen anyway. But you will land up in a place where you don't want to be. You will be doing the things that you don't want to be. And that's why you need to take that first step. You have to do something. You have to do anything to start. Taking the first step is the result of thinking that something is possible. The first step is always gonna be the hardest one. But when you do it, very important resistance is broken. And you start to see the things that before seemed impossible for you. Whenever I tell people that I run marathons, people always say that I could never do that. How could you do that? You are not a human. They always respond with such phrases. But my standard response to them is, it's just one foot in front of the other. Now, there is more to it than that to successfully complete the marathon. But at its core, it is just putting one foot in front of the other for few thousand times and doing it until you reach finish line. Most often, I feel that we make things harder than they need to be and we doubt ourselves. But I believe that everyone has a power to achieve the things that they wish for. The biggest goals are not unreachable, but too often we make them bigger than they are and we fail to look at the process and we also fail to look at the simple steps to reach that goal. For me, running a marathon and preparing for it is no different. It is just a series of small steps. And of these steps, the first one is the hardest one. Many mornings, I do not want to get out of my bed and go to my training runs. And particularly in winter and most definitely whenever there is a hard session. The hard session involves running as hard as I can. They are effective. These sessions are effective, but I just hate those sessions. But every morning, I get out of my bed and go to my sessions, and you know what? Once I'm up and out there, well, then I train hard. As I move my body and do warm up and I start my sessions, it seems to become easier. One interval goes, then another, and until they are finished. Then I can drop back into the rhythm and run back home. Once I'm in the motion, sometimes I feel like I can go forever. Some days I feel I'm ready, some days I don't. And after finishing my sessions, I always glad that I did my training run. When the training run is finished, I am another step closer to my ultimate goal. Whatever you want to do, whatever goal that you have, take the first step. The first step is the hardest, but once you take it, the next step happens, then the next one, and the next one, and then you reach your destination. As you move, the path will become clear, so will the process. As you gain the experience, you will get better at the process, and this is what I have found with running. But guys, this is applicable to everything in our life. Nothing will happen if you are not in the motion. If you are not in the motion towards your goal, towards where you want to go, nothing will change in your life. So take the first step to make the changes that you want to see towards the goal that you want to achieve. If you do not have any specific goals, take the steps into the direction that you want to go. The path and process will become clear to you. And always remember, if you take the first step and if you keep going, you will definitely cross that finish line. But if you do not start, the question of reaching the finish line will never arise. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching this video. Please let me know in the comment box if you have any suggestion for the new videos. And if you haven't already, please click on that subscribe button and subscribe to Top 5% Club. Until next time, my friends, start today for better tomorrow and take action now and be legendary.